All right, today we're diving into something, well, pretty wild. It's a program coming out of Dubai that's making this huge promise. They're saying you can literally rewire your brain for wealth, and it only takes 5 minutes a day. I know, right? Sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? So let's take a closer look.
So, the first thing this whole program does is ask you this one question. It wants you to just imagine a world where money, well, it just kind of flows to you, almost no effort. It's a really smart move, you know? It's a powerful psychological hook that gets your mind open to the idea before you even get into the nitty-gritty.
And this is the big hook. Get this. It's a secret from Dubai that they say can activate a wealth field right inside your brain. And the craziest part, the part that makes you go, wait, what? Is that it supposedly only takes 5 minutes a day. I mean, it's a claim that seriously blurs the line between self-help and something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Okay, so what exactly is the promise here? Let's break down what this program is really offering. Now, they're not pitching this as some little fringe idea. No way. The people behind it claim that thousands of people are already using this thing to totally change their financial lives. So they're suggesting this isn't just theory, it's a method that's getting real tangible results for a lot of folks. Okay, so that's the big promise. It's huge. But it makes you wonder, right? What exactly is this secret? Let's get down to what the product actually is. So when you boil it all down, the Dubai Wealth Secret is an audio program. That's it. It's not some thick book you have to read or a long course you have to take. It's just a set of audio tracks. And their whole purpose is to switch on that prosperity mindset. Super simple, but supposedly incredibly powerful. And here's where it gets really interesting. They add this layer of exclusivity to it. See, they don't pitch it as some brand new invention. Instead, they frame it as this closely guarded secret, a secret of Dubai's absolute elite. We're talking a method that's supposedly been used quietly by billionaires and top business owners for what?
Okay, a secret audio program used by billionaires. That sounds intense. But how is it all supposed to work? Let's dig into the mechanics of it.
So here's where it really stands out from the crowd. You know the traditional methods, right? All that visualizing, repeating affirmations over and over. It takes a lot of active effort. Well, this program suggests something way, way simpler. Just listen for 5 minutes. That's the whole appeal. It's this promise of low effort for a potentially massive reward.
And I mean, the process itself is designed to be just ridiculously simple. Step 1, put on your headphones. Step 2, hit play. Step 3, listen. That's literally it. The whole idea is that it can just slip right into your daily routine, you know, like while you're making your morning coffee or something.
So what's the secret sauce here? How does just listening do anything? Well, the magic, so to speak, is supposed to be in the audio itself. They claim it uses these special sound frequencies, kind of hinting at things like binaural beats, that are designed to go in and reprogram the parts of your brain that deal with wealth and opportunity. The goal is to basically clear out those subconscious blocks, the fear and self-doubt that holds so many of us back. Of course, a claim that big needs some kind of proof, right? So let's get into the anecdotal evidence. What are the stories that the program's creators are sharing from actual users?
They highlight a bunch of success stories, but this one really stands out. A user claims that after just 3 days, they got an unexpected job offer that completely changed their entire monthly income. I mean, think about that. Can 3 days of listening to an audio track really do that? Well, that's the claim.
And that just brings up the big question, doesn't it? Is it just a coincidence, or is there something more going on? The program's argument is that, look, when you have hundreds of people reporting these similar out-of-the-blue windfalls, it starts to look less like random chance and more like a real pattern. Now, of course, a skeptic would probably bring up things like the placebo effect or confirmation bias, that thing where you start looking for something so you suddenly see it everywhere. And it's not always about these huge lottery win type stories either. A lot of users also talk about smaller, more subtle shifts that are just as important. Things like feeling more mental clarity, or suddenly noticing opportunities they would have missed before, or just having more motivation to get up and actually do things. Okay, so let's get practical for a minute. If you were to say, all right, I'll give this a shot, what do you actually get for your money? What's in the box, so to speak? The whole thing costs a one-time payment of $39. And for that $39, you get the full package. That means you get the main reprogramming audios, a little step-by-step guide to make sure you're using them right, any future updates for free, and a really, really significant guarantee. Yeah, the program comes with a 365-day money-back guarantee, a full year. They present this as a sign of just how confident they are in their product. It basically gives you an entire year to try it out. And if you don't see the results you are hoping for, you can get a full refund. So there you have it. You've got the big promise, the simple method, the user stories, and this totally risk-free offer. After laying all that out, the program leaves you with one last kind of provocative question. And that's really the note this whole thing ends on. With something that takes so little effort and a guarantee that lasts an entire year, they frame the whole decision around that one simple question. What do you really have to lose? It's a pretty compelling way to frame it, and it really just highlights the powerful psychology that's always at play in the world of self-improvement.